Good morning, children. Our next lesson is nutrition in plants. Nutrition in plants. Okay, all the organisms need food. All the organisms need food. Okay, and the food and the method of collecting the food is different from organism to the organism. Okay, food is different, and the process of collecting the food already we have seen in the 6th class. Okay, method of collecting is also different, and the food is also different, and the process of intaking the food is also different from organism to organism. Okay, what is nutrition? Nutrition means the process of intake and utilization of the food by the organisms. Okay, ఫుడ్ తీసుకునే విధానం. ఓకే, ఫుడ్ తీసుకునే ప్రాసెస్, ఆ ఫుడ్ని ఆ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్ తీసుకున్న ఫుడ్ ఆ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్కి ఏ విధంగా హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది, దాన్నే మనం న్యూట్రిషన్ అని చెప్పేసి అంటాం. ఓకే, ద ప్రాసెస్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటేక్ అండ్ యూటిలైజేషన్ ఆఫ్ ది food by the organisms is called nutrition. Okay, the process of intake and utilization of food by the organisms is nutrition. ఓకే, ద ప్రాసెస్ ఆఫ్ ఇంటేక్, ఫుడ్ని ఏ విధంగా తీసుకుంటున్నాయి, అండ్ యూటిలైజేషన్ ఆఫ్ ది ఫుడ్ బై ది ఆర్గానిజమ్స్, ఆ ఫుడ్ ఆ ఆర్గానిజమ్స్కి ఏ విధంగా యూజ్ అవుతుంది, ఓకే, తెలిపేదే న్యూట్రిషన్ అనమాట. దాన్నే న్యూట్రిషన్ అని చెప్పేసి అంటాం. ఓకే, అండ్ దిస్ మెథడ్ ఆఫ్ న్యూట్రిషన్, దిస్ mode of nutrition is different in different organisms. This mode of nutrition is different in different organisms. See, we are eating the food to live. Okay, we are eating the food, but plants, they are not taking the food like us, but they are living. How they are living? How they are living means plants are preparing their food. Okay, plants, they are preparing their own food. Like us, plants are not taking the food, but they are living. How they are living means they are preparing their own food. Okay, this mode of nutrition, okay, the mode of nutrition, this mode of nutrition is called the autotrophic nutrition. This mode of nutrition is called the autotrophic nutrition. See, the mode of nutrition in which organisms make the food themselves is called the autotrophic nutrition. Okay, plants are making their own food, no, this is called the autotrophic nutrition. This mode of nutrition is called the autotrophic nutrition. Okay, the mode of nutrition in which organisms make food themselves is called autotrophic nutrition. Okay, the mode of nutrition in which organisms make food themselves, they will prepare their food themselves, okay, is called autotrophic nutrition. Auto means self, okay, tropic means nutrition, self nutrition. Okay, they are preparing their food themselves, they are not depending on others. Okay, so they are this mode of nutrition is called the self nutrition. Okay, plants are the type of organisms are called they are preparing their own foods, no, so plants are called as autotrophs. They are preparing their own food, so such organisms are called the autotrophs. That mode of nutrition is called the autotrophic nutrition. Okay, see, but animals and humans, they are not preparing their own food. See, coming to the humans, we are depending on the plants and animals for the food. Animals also, they are depending on plants and other animals for the food. See, so they are called as heterotrophs. Heterotrophs, they are depending on others. Hetero means others. Okay, heterotrophs, that mode of nutrition is called the heterotrophic nutrition. See here, the mode of nutrition in which organisms depend on other organisms for food is called heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, animals and humans. See, animals and humans, they are not preparing their food by themselves, they are not preparing their own food, they are depending on others for food. Okay, animals and humans, they are depending on plants, okay, directly or indirectly. Okay, see, animals, humans, they are depending on others, no, that mode of nutrition is called the heterotrophic nutrition. Hetero means other, depending on others. Trophic means nutrition. Okay, and animals or humans are called as heterotrophs, they are depending on others, no, so they are called as heterotrophs. Okay, the mode of nutrition in which organisms depend on other organisms for food are called heterotrophic nutrition. Okay, green plants are autotrophs, animals and humans, they are depending on others for the food, so they are called heterotrophs. See, coming to the forests will be in green color. Why the forests are in green color means forests are having trees. Okay, trees, why they are in green color means trees are having green color leaves. Why the leaves are in green color means these leaves contain a chloroplasts. Okay, why the leaves are in green color means they are containing a chloroplasts. Okay, this is a special type of structure. It is present only in the plants and not in the plant cells and absent in the animal cells. Why leaves are in green color means they are having special structure in them. They are called as chloroplasts. Okay, these chloroplasts is present only in plant cells, absent in animal cells. Okay, these chloroplasts contain a pigment called chlorophyll. Okay, this chlorophyll is playing a key role in preparing the food in the plants. Okay, and for this green color also, this chlorophyll is only responsible. Okay, why the leaves are in green color means green leaves contain a pigment called chlorophyll. Okay, so for the green color of the leaves, chlorophyll is responsible, and it is also playing a key role in preparing the food in the plants. Okay, next autotrophic nutrition. The mode of nutrition in plants is autotrophic nutrition, no? Okay, the process of the preparing food in plants is called the photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. See, that plants are preparing the food. Okay, that preparation of the food is similar to the preparation of our boiled rice. We can compare the preparation of the food in the leaves to the preparation of our boiled rice. For example, see preparation of our boiled rice. Okay, preparation of food in plants. Okay, to cook the rice, what are the ingredients we need? What are the raw materials we need? We need rice and water. Raw rice and water. In the plants, for the preparation of the food, they need carbon dioxide and water. Okay, for cooking the boiled rice, we need rice and water. For the preparation of the food in the plants, they need carbon dioxide and water. Okay, and energy. See, for cooking the rice, we need energy. Okay, which energy we are giving? We are giving the heat energy from the fire of the stove. From the fire of the stove, we are giving that energy. But for the plants, what is the source of energy means sunlight. We are giving the heat energy for cooking the boiled rice from the fire of the stove. Plants also need energy to prepare the food. It is coming from the sunlight. Where we are cooking the food, where we are cooking that boiled rice means where it happens means in a vessel or container. In a vessel or container. Here where that food will be prepared in the plants means in the chloroplast. Okay, this is present in the green parts of the plant. Okay, finally what we will get? We are getting the boiled rice. Here in the plants, glucose or carbohydrates. See here, what are the raw materials for cooking the boiled rice means rice and water. In the plants, what they need to prepare the food, what are the ingredients means carbon dioxide and water. What is the source of energy we are giving to cook the boiled rice? Heat energy from the fire of the stove. See here, for the plants, what is the source of energy means sunlight. Where we are cooking this means in the boiled rice means in the vessel or container. Okay, and in the plants, in the chloroplast, it is present in the green parts of the plants. Finally, we will get the boiled rice. In the plants, finally they will get the carbohydrates or glucose. Okay, photosynthesis. How can we define the photosynthesis? Means the process, okay, it is a process by which green plants prepare their food from carbon dioxide and water in the presence of chlorophyll by using the sunlight is called the photosynthesis. The process, how can we define photosynthesis? Means from this we can define the process by which green plants prepare their food by using carbon dioxide and water in the presence by using sunlight in the presence of chlorophyll is called the photosynthesis. Right here definition: the process by which green plants prepare their food from carbon dioxide, CO2 and water by using light energy in the presence of chlorophyll is called photosynthesis. The process by which green plants prepare their food from carbon dioxide and water by using the light energy in the presence of chlorophyll is called the photosynthesis. Okay, we can represent this by in an equation: carbon dioxide plus water is raised to in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll is raised to carbohydrates plus oxygen plus water. Okay, this photosynthesis process can be represented in an equation. Okay, plants will prepare the food from carbon dioxide and water in the presence of chlorophyll by using the sunlight, gives carbohydrates, oxygen and water. See, plants are taking the carbon dioxide in the atmosphere and releasing oxygen into the air. Okay, they are releasing oxygen. Okay, here in this photosynthesis means photo means light. Synthesis means preparation. Okay, in the presence of light, okay, by using the light energy, plants are preparing the food. Photo, light energy. Synthesis means preparation. Okay, see, carbohydrates. First, in the photosynthesis process, plants are preparing the glucose. Okay, glucose, it is the simple form of carbohydrate. Okay, after in the photosynthesis, glucose is formed. After that, it is converted and stored in the leaves in the form of starch. It is the complex form of carbohydrates. Okay, this starch can be identified by using the by the iodine test. We can confirm, already in the first lesson we have seen, by the iodine test we can confirm the presence of starch in the leaves. Okay, plants carbon dioxide and water ni కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్ వాటర్ నుంచి సన్లైట్ని ఉపయోగించుకుని క్లోరోఫిల్ ప్రెజెన్స్లో కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్ని, ఆక్సిజన్ని, వాటర్ని రిలీజ్ చేస్తున్నాయి. ఓకే, కార్బన్ డైఆక్సైడ్ని తీసుకుంటున్నాయి, ఆక్సిజన్ని రిలీజ్ చేస్తున్నాయి. ఓకే, ఫస్ట్ గ్లూకోజ్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది అనమాట. ఫోటోసింథసిస్లో గ్లూకోజ్ ఫామ్ అవుతుంది. ఆ గ్లూకోజ్ వచ్చేసి సింపుల్ ఫామ్ ఆఫ్ కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్. గ్లూకోజ్ ఫామ్ అయిన తర్వాత అది స్టోర్ అయి ఉంటుందన్నమాట. అది స్టార్చ్ కింద కన్వర్ట్ అయ్యి లీవ్స్లో స్టోర్ అయి ఉంటుంది. అది కాంప్లెక్స్ ఫామ్ ఆఫ్ కార్బోహైడ్రేట్స్. ఈ స్టార్చ్ని మనం అయోడిన్ టెస్ట్తో, ఫస్ట్ లెసన్లో చేసినట్టు అయోడిన్ టెస్ట్తో ఐడెంటిఫై చేయొచ్చు. ఓకే, ఎనఫ్ ఫర్ టుడే.